make digital marketing videos. Now before we jump into this tutorial, I know I promised a video on creating a podcast website with WordPress, but I ran into some bank issues. We all know that GTBank was a little bit messy recently. GTBank recently upgraded their system and I had trouble accessing some sources. So guys, I'm very sorry for the delay, but I will get set for that video to be released soon by God's grace on Monday. Now today we will be focusing on something just as important as releasing a podcast website: how to download and set up WordPress locally using Bitnami. This is a great way to test and build your WordPress site without needing a live server. Now, to run a WordPress locally, you will use Bitnami WordPress, which is an easy way to set up a local environment. So guys, the first thing you need to do to be able to host or to be able to use Bitnami is to hover onto bitnami.com, or you simply go to your web browser or Google Chrome and then type how to download Bitnami for WordPress, and then you can easily click either the first option, the second, or the third. But I clicked on the second option and then it takes me over to this second interface, and what you need to do next is to click on download. And when you click on download, you will be able to hover onto this place and then you click download now. Now the moment you click download now, your video will start downloading, and because I've downloaded the video, all I just need to do is click on it to install. Guys, all you need to do, just like you install a software, you just follow the instruction and you click on next, click on next, you click on next, and here you are going to do some certain things. What you are going to do here is you are going to put your real name, which is Gaza Elisha, and then you are going to put the email that will be associated with this website. So I'm going to use my email. And I'm going to use my login. I'm going to set my login details and I'm going to put admin. Okay, let me just use small letter. And I'm going to set, admin. And I'm going to set my login password. So make sure that you set a password that you'll be able to remember. Doing that, you'll easily be able to log into your Bitnami website or application. So I'm going to use you need to enter it here again. So after you've done that, all you need to do is click on next. Click on next. Click on next. So you can write your blog's name here. Let me see, I want to title it Tech for Real. Okay, let's say this is the name I want to set or name my blog. All I need to do is click on next, and you say this is required so your application can send notification via email. Do you want to configure email support? So if you want to do that, but I want to click on next, and then deploy WordPress to the cloud in one click. So all you just need to do is make sure that this box here is tick, and then you click on next. So now guys, your setup is now set. Once installation is complete, open your browser and type localhost/wordpress. Localhost/wordpress. So guys, since I'm going to be using, so let's wait for it to finish installing, and it is going to take a little time, and let's just wait for it to finish installing. So guys, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you get notified each time I release a new video. Once the installation is complete, open your browser and type localhost/wordpress. You will see the WordPress login page, and let's type localhost/wordpress/login, and then you see the login page, and then you are going to click on login. And because I've logged in my account here, you can actually see it, and all you need to do, this is the interface of WordPress. Now even if I pay for my WordPress, this is how my interface is going to look like, but the difference is that instead of seeing localhost/wordpress/wp admin, all I'll be seeing is the domain that I have paid for. So one of the reasons why I'm creating this video is to be able to explain some terms so that you get to know about WordPress before I create the podcast website, so that you can easily follow along and you will know what this and that means in creating a website with WordPress. So after installation, and once you are in, now you have your local WordPress site ready to go. It's time to explore some key settings. So what we are going to do is to explore some key settings here on the WordPress. So let's start with some essential settings. We will head over to settings and click on general, and then here you can update your site title, your tagline, and you can update your site title here. You can update your tagline, you can update your email address, and so forth. So you can adjust the time zone. You can come here and adjust the time zone. So you can see the time zone here and make sure it fits to your time zone. And you can also adjust the language and everything in this place, how you want the dates to appear. After you have finished everything, you click on save changes and everything will be saved. So this is where you make your site uniquely yours. Don't forget to hit the save changes just like I have said after you have done. So the next is that we are going to move to permalinks, still under setting. So you click on setting and then hover onto permalinks. Here you are going to see how your link is going to look like, and that's it. You have successfully set up a WordPress locally with Bitnami, login and configure some key settings. Now you are ready to start building your site. So what you need to do after you click on the permalink is that you need to hover and click. If peradventure it's on plain permalink, make sure that you move it over to post permalink. When you put it on post permalink, what that simply means is that you are going to see the name of your website, and you are going to see the category in which it appears, and then you are going to see the name of the blog you are reading. That simply means instead of seeing, if you put it on plain, what you'll be getting is what your domain will look like, localhost/wordpress/ all this dot here you can see here, p = 123. When you put it on d and name, what it will look like is your domain name slash the category it falls under /2024, the date, and then the sample post. You don't want that to appear on your link, so you don't need the date to appear on your link. So if you put it on month and name, you'll see your domain name, the category the post falls under, and then your date, and then you see the date, that is the year, sorry, not date now, the year and the date, and then the sample page. If you put it on numeric, you are going to get your domain name, your category, you see achieves, and then 1 2 3 and so forth. So the best is that you put it on post name. Now when you put it on post name, you are going to see your domain name, the category the post falls under, and then you are going to see the post. This also helps Google to rank your website. So let's say you want to create a page. The first thing you need to do, for instance, if you want to see how your website looks like, you hover onto your website and then click on visit sites. Let's open it in a new tab, and then you are going to see how your website looks like. This is the face of how the website looks like. And don't forget that this website is not hosted. This is an offline website. So all you need to do is that after you finish designing, you can actually connect your website to online. So you can come over, you can see the feel of how the website looks like. This is what we call theme. The theme gives you the outlook of your website, how your website will feel like, how people are going to see it. Now the thing I'm going to do here is to show you how to change the theme so that you will see the difference when we go back and look at the website. So you hover onto appearance and click on themes, and then you can see that our theme is set to 2021, and then you can see 2020, and you can see 2022. So let's say you want to install this theme, but if peradventure you don't want to install these themes here, you come over to this place that said add new, and then when you click on add new, if peradventure you have a theme you've downloaded or you've purchased and so forth, you can come over to upload theme, and then you'll be able to upload the theme. So you can click on the latest themes, you can click on the favorite and so forth, and you can come over here and search for theme in case you have any theme in mind. But since this is a free website, let me see if the Astra theme will actually show. Okay, now let's go over to themes and let's click on this 2020 theme, and then you click on activate. You can actually preview the theme before you activate it. So you click on activate. Okay, sorry, I went back to 2021. Let's click on 2020 and activate it. Now we've activated this 2020 theme. You can see here is 2020, and this 2021 was the theme that was there before. So we'll come over to this website again and then click on refresh. You will see that the outlook will not be the same. Why? Because we have changed the theme. So the theme actually affects how your website will look like and how you can customize it. Now let's say for instance these are the top menu here: your home, your about, your blog, and your contact. Let's say you want to customize this place from this age. All you need to do is to come over to this place that says customize. Now remember that I have my site title here, which stands as my logo, so I can click on this customize here and wait for it to load, and I'll be able to change some things here. I can delete a page or a menu, whichever one I want to do. Since it's still loading, all we need to do here is, okay, let's see. Okay, now you can see that from this angle here I'll be able to customize it, and from this angle I'll be able to also change my theme. So let's move to site identity. So when you click on site identity, in this space here you'll be able to upload your logo. So when you click on this place, and you will see your data here, everything you have, your media, everything you've uploaded. Let's say you can't find your logo here, all you need to do is click on upload files, and then you click on select file, and then I will be able to choose my logo. Let's say for instance this is, let's look for, okay, let's say I want to go with this, as my logo. This is what I'll be using for my podcast website creation. This is the image the friend sent to me, and you can see I can click on select, and then I can actually customize it here. So from here I can draw. So I can customize it. So let's see, I want to customize my logo. So I can customize it from here, and then click on crop image. So I'm cropping the image. So you can actually skip cropping if your image is okay. So you can see that the interface here have changed. It's no longer showing Elidemi Digital Marketing. It is showing the logo. And I can come here and change my site title. Let's say I want to name it In Your Word. So I can add a tagline here, but I actually don't want to add a tagline, and probably that is all you can do in this place. And make sure that each time you work on anything, make sure you click on publish so that everything will be changed. Because if you do not click on this publish, what you just did will not be updated. So you can come to colors here, and then you can choose your color you want to use on your website. For instance, if I click on the blue, you can see that the main color here is blue. If I click on black, the main color here will be black, and I don't see any reason why you want to make your interface look black except you have a reason. Now you can see that the color changes. So I want this color to merge with my logo, so I can click on this to see, yeah, it's actually matched with my logo. And I can come to the header and footer background color, and remember that this one I just did is background color. So I can come to the header and footer background color. The header means this place where you see the home, about, blog, contact, and so forth, while the footer remains the down part of your website where you see at 2024 in your word, powered by WordPress to the top. So you can come here, and then you can select the colors you want to see. So let's hover here, and so you see the colors here, but let's say you want to change it to a custom color, and let's say you want green. You can actually see now that it's green. Let's say you want to change it to blue. You can see that the colors are green. So let's say we want to change it to this colors. You want to change it to which color do I want to use? Okay, let's say I just want to go with the blue color, or I can click on select color here and say I want to go with black, and you can see that black is there. When you move over to the footer section, you can see that it's black. So from here downward, it's your footer section where you see Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, email, where you can search and so forth. Is your footer section. But I don't want the color to be black, I want it to be white, and so therefore I change the color. And I can, if you have a color palette, all you need to do is to insert it here and then click on it, and then it will be set. Let's say I want to go with this color and everything is okay. All I need to do is click on published, and then the color will remain and so forth. Let's say we are through with colors. We can hover onto theme options, and there we can see if we want our pages to be full text or we want a summary of it. So when we click on summary, you are going to see how it's going to look like. So you see the summary, how your page will look like, but we want it to be a. Now if you want your search header, you can see the search header here, but when I untick it, you are going to see that it's not going to show again. I don't want the search icon header here. Do you want to show author's bio? If you want to show author's bio, you can click on it. Let's look for the author's bio, and when you finish designing it, you are going to see where the author's bio will look. So let's say I don't want to show the author's bio, and so I want it to be full text, and I click on publish. This has the same process I'll be using to build the podcast website. The only thing is that this is locally hosted, so I can go over to cover template. I can choose the color here. I want the cover template color, so you can see the colors here. And let's say I don't probably want to do anything. Do you want an overlay opacity? You said make sure that the contrast is high enough so that the text is readable. Now if you're, let's say I reduce it, you are going to see you will not be able to read some of the words. Why? Because the compass overlay is too low. So you can see here the search icon, you can actually read what is there, but the moment I increase it, you will be able to read what is there in the search icon. Because I've not published it, that's why you've seen that it's not showing. So everything is okay here. All I need to do is go up and I click on publish, and then I go back, and then I can come here to background image. Let's say I want to put a background image. I can click on this image here. I want to put, let's say I want to upload another image, and let's see how the background image is going to look like. Let's say we are going to use this image and click on it to upload, but this time around we don't want to crop the image, so we click on choose image, and you can actually see that we have added a background image to this. But we don't want to add a background image because we see that these write-ups here are not visible, are not showing. So we can see that I've been able to move the write-up down and so forth. So this is a background image, how you can add a background image to your website. So you can actually remove your background image if you don't want it, and you can center it if you want the position where you want the image to be centered. You can preset it, you can fill the screen, and you can fit to screen. You see how it fits to screen, you see. But let's say we want it to fill screen, so and let's say we don't actually need a picture. All you need to do is click on remove, and then you can publish, and then you will go back here, and then let's say you want to change the menus. So you see the menu here, you see the primary menu. This the primary menu: home, about, blog, and contact. You can see it here: home, about, blog, and contact. And you can actually rearrange it. Let's say I want the contact to come before the blog. All you need to do is click on it and drag it to the top, and then you will actually see that the contact will come before the blog. You can see the movement here, that the contact is here before the blog. Let's say you want your about page, or you want your contact page to be slightly under your about page. That means for them to see your contact page, they are going to look or click on your about page. So all you need to do is click your contact page and move it slightly below, and then shift it small, and you are going to see a drop down. That means that they are going to click on this drop down here to see your contact page, to click on your contact page. So let's say you don't want any menu, all you just need is your home page, and every other thing will be under drop down. So you are going to do it like this, and then you are going to do this like this. That means you are going to see only home, and then and they want to see your about or your contact, your blog. So you see about, when they click and they come to about, they see your contact, and then they come to blog, and you can see that under blog there is none. And because there is nothing more, all I need to do, I don't want to do it like this, so I drag it, and I drag it, and I drag it again. So if you want to add a new page or a new menu, you just click on add item, and then let's say I want to add a menu called podcast. So I just click on add, and then you see that the menu will be added. So all I need to do is click on publish, and then you see the podcast section here added. So this is how to add a menu. So you can, so let's say this is this menu location. You can see it here horizontally. This is a primary menu. You can see the footer menu. The footer menu is here. You can see from here where you see the social icons here, the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and your email and so forth. This you can actually delete the menu and you can reorder it, and that's it about menu. And this, remember that this is primary menu, so you can go over to your secondary menu where you have your Facebook, and this is your secondary menu, and you can actually rename it whatever you want to rename it. So you can click on Facebook here and then insert your Facebook link, and then you can name it. Let's say you don't want your Facebook to appear your blog or your website, you can rename it to any social media you want to, and then it will change. Let's say for instance I want LinkedIn, so I will edit it and then I will type so I click on LinkedIn. So I type here LinkedIn, and let's say I click on publish. Now you are going to see that instead of Facebook showing, LinkedIn is showing. You can see it here, LinkedIn is showing. So you can actually change whatever and then put your link, your LinkedIn link here. Whoever clicks on this link is going to go to your LinkedIn profile. Whoever click on this Twitter here is going to go to your Twitter profile, and whoever clicks on your Instagram is going to go to your Instagram profile, and so forth. Whoever click on your email is going to go to send you email. So if you are through with this and you just click on publish, so you same thing, you come to Twitter, same thing, you come to Instagram. Let's say you want to add a new social page or icon. All you need to do is add items here, and then you are able to type whatever you want to type and so forth, and then you can, that's all, and then you hover back, and then you've created, let's say you want to create another menu, you click on create menu, and then you name your menu, and then you pull the item. Let's say you want to name it podcast menu. So you name it podcast, and then you create, you want to include, if it's a main menu or so forth, is going to be on the footer menu or so forth, and then you create your menu. But actually don't want to create any menu, so you click on back. You click on back, so you can come to widget here. You can see your widget, you can see your footer one widget, you can see the widget here, and you can do whatever you want to do here, but don't want to. When I'll be designing the podcast website, I will explain more about widget. You can see your home page setting. Do you want it to show your latest post? Yes. If you want it to show a static image, you click on static image, and then you select the want it to show on your podcast, and but I don't want it to show, don't want to show a static image. All I need to do is click on your latest post. So whatever post you create is going to be the first post they are going to come across, they are going to see. It helps your, so guys, these are basically some of the things you need. And let's say for instance you want to add a post. So you hover onto here your word and come to dashboard. So you go to post, you click on post, you can view all the posts here. If there's any post here I've created, you can see the hello world, which is a default post. So you can come to you can come to here, add new. So they are going to take you to a place where you are going to add a new post. So in this video I'm going to add a new post. So I'm going to title it, let's say I'm looking for a post here. Let's say I going to let me look for a blog post here. Letting the best be your beginning. Let's see, I want to type this plus. Let's wait for it to open. So guys, if you are getting value from this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel. So I cover back and then I click the type. So I come over down here. You can click on this plus icon. If you want to add an image, click on image and then you upload image or check the media. Let's say I want to use this. So after that, you come down and then click on, and let's say paragraph, then you type. So guys, this is your post. Let's say this is your post. Let's say if you want to drop your icon here, you can click on this drop here, drop cap, you see, but I don't want it. So let's say we are true, so click on post. You can come to this place here and input your category. Let's say this, you don't have any category now. Or if you post this thing, if you click on publish, it's going to go under uncategorized. So I want it to be categorized, so I will click on category and then click name my category positive thinking. So come here and click on add category, and now it's thick, you can see it here. So I can add a feature image. The feature image will actually show above my post. So let's say I still want to use this image as my feature image, and then click on it, and then I'll click on publish, and then you click on publish, and then you can come to this place, view post. Now guys, you can actually see letting the best be your beginning. So you can see the category in which it falls under, you see. Now this is because we put a feature image and we added image at the beginning. Let's say we don't want this image, so you can still go back. You can go to edit post, and come to this image here and click on the image and delete, then update the post, and then you come to view post. Now you can see that the images are not two, the images are no longer two. So you can see your heading and then you can see your post. Now you are seeing this background color because we chose a background color. So this is how to add a post and to put your post on in any category. I don't want the video to be too lengthy, so I will only show you how to add a page. So you come here and you see all the pages you have, about, blog, contact, podcast. I showed you how to add a page in the other section of customize, but I'm showing you how to add a page in your dashboard. So you come to add. When you come to add, and then you add your page title, let's say podcast 2. So you click on publish, and you view it. So you are going to say podcast, and they are going to say podcast 2. So you see this is a new menu that you have added. So it's not going to show there because you have not included it. So all you need to do is come over here, come to menu, come to appearance and then click on menu, and then you see the podcast 2 menu, and then you are going to drag it, you are going to click it. When you click the podcast 2, and then you come to add to menu. So you've seen that you've added it to menu, and then make sure you click on save changes. So let's view our website and see if it's showing. Now you can see it podcast and then podcast 2. This is how to add a menu. So guys, if you got value from this video, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and on Monday I am going to show you how you can build your website using WordPress. Remain blessed. Thank you.